Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey here, and last night was a fantastic episode of The Masked Dancer. We finally got to see the other 5 people perform, and right now we're going to go through all the clues, the pitch correct audio, and pretty much everything that happened in the episode. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. So yes, last night we finally got to see these 5 fantastic people perform, which was the Moth, the Zebra, Cotton Candy, Sloth, and the Ice Cube. And one person was revealed, and if you went through the clues like us, and I know I did the pitch correct audio, but you guys probably couldn't hear it. The person who was revealed was really awesome, someone who we still can't believe one of the judges got right, and that was the Ice Cube was revealed to be Bill Nye, the science guy. That's right, and Ken of all people, Ken actually got it right. And if you actually listen just to how the Ice Cube was talking in its clue package, you can hear the way that Bill Nye kind of talked. And look, I don't know how many of you actually know Bill Nye. I know me, I grew up with him. I mean, like, literally science class was just watching hours of Bill Nye, the science guy, which just saying that, you hear, like, the theme in your head. Bill Nye, the science guy. Right? Anyway, because he is now off the show, we take the Golden X, and we're going to go ahead and put it on him. He was a lot of fun. I feel like, and tell me if I'm wrong, The Masked Dancer has a lot more celebrities, like bigger names, household names, than The Masked Dancer. I mean, obviously there were some big ones, you know, Donny Osmond and people like that. But so far, this season has been really, really awesome. It really does get you excited for everyone else and whoever is under the mask of those characters. Anyway, let's go ahead and go through last night's clues. Should we do the pitch correct audio while they're doing it? No, we'll save the pitch correct audio for the end of the video. Let's start off in order. Next in line was the Sloth. When he did his word up clues, you notice how he kind of had an accent? Well, when you listen to the audio later on, you'll notice that there is no accent. So I'm trying to figure out whether or not this person is, the accent's kind of like a, maybe like a Latino kind of accent. It sounds like someone who's definitely older. But let me know if it's something someone is putting on. Is it someone who's older? I mean, you can hear that from the word up. Or the pitch correct, maybe it's someone who, an older, I mean like maybe 40, not like old. But you let me know in the comment section. The clues that we have, or at least the biggest clues. He says he has worked hard to get where he is today, and we see a badge that says DR. But Ken mentions doctor, but I've never seen a doctor. Doctor is DR period. This is D dot R dot, which means it's someone's initials. He said that when he was a kid, he was in a bad accident and people talked him down and dirty, saying that he was a Mickey Mouse operation. Could that mean this person worked for Disney at one point in time? We see him brushing his teeth with toothpaste that says, it's supposed to say, I don't know if it's supposed to say gleam? No. It says glee, but I'm trying to think what the rest of the word would have been. Oh well. Then we see the number 13 on the drinking cup. We see them mixing formulas, and we see him locked in amber, like the dinosaurs. You know, because amber gets stuck in a tree, and the mosquito kind of reminds you of Jurassic Park. See my kind of mindset right there. His word up clue was Broadway, which means if you look at our clues for Broadway, I'm pretty sure this person might have those 3. Now, I know you're saying that it could be Matthew Morris, but he has more than 3 appearances on Broadway. That's what I believe, right? Now, the guesses that the judges gave us were Matthew Morrison, Kevin Federline, and Jason Derulo. Jason Derulo can't be that. He's got way too many Grammy nominations, so that kind of puts him out. And K-Fed doesn't have any Emmy or Grammy nominations, so I don't know. That's an interesting one. Who do you guys think it is below? Next after that was the Zebra. His voice definitely sounds a little bit older. It starts off in a movie set, and he's in a car with a license plate number 154-128. The clue package mentions 2 different directors that just won Oscars last year. Zebra says he's fallen out of the limelight and grew up in a tough neighborhood. He's wearing a gold medal with the number 3, and then they do that circle thing around him. When he's turned upside down, we see the number 11. The initials on a car is OS. Then he's seen dancing with a hot dog. The woman in black called his son, it's a zebra for May, like M-A-R-E, May. He says that the president knows his name. And then one clue, which I thought was really funny, was a zebra holding up the magazine while driving, and it says, "This is a clue." Check it out. Now, his word up clue was comeback, and the guesses they gave was Ricky Martin, Pitbull, and Kevin Richardson. Who do you think it is? After that was Cotton Candy. Her voice sounds very young. I mean, she's flying in the sky. I'm assuming she's very young. She says that she's a perfectionist, but things in her life haven't always been so sweet. We see a plate of breakfast, which Ashley says it's an English breakfast. And we see a drawing board with a wizard's hat on it. She says in order for her to achieve her dream, she had to move in with a new family when she was just a kid. Could it be maybe she's a child star? We see a clock that goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, EF, 7, 8, 1, or is it an I? 10, 11, L. Kind of weird, right? We see the bird with the exclamation point like Pink does it. She talked about her fans who support her, so maybe it's a YouTube star. She said that she's a fighter, and we see cupcakes with big lips and eyelashes on them. Her word up clue was prime time. The judges gave guesses such as Jenna Dewan, Pink herself, and Julianne Hough. The next clues were the final contestant on the show, which was the moth. The moth doesn't seek the spotlight. It draws her in whether she wants to or not. We see a box marked closed. As the moth explained, she was a regular person one day and suddenly making headlines with the president. We see the White House, the Capitol building. She said that she had a traumatic experience that not many could have gotten through, and in turn, her life was changed forever. She points to a drawing, a really, really weird drawing, of a saint moth, because it's got like an angel thing. Maybe it's an angel moth, something like that. Maybe she lost someone recently. Her word up clue was inspired, and the guesses that they gave were Megyn Kelly, Monica Lewinsky, and Marla Maples. Now, before we go into the pitch correct audio, let's go through the master list of clues. Now, we minused everyone already from Ice-T. Now we have to minus everything from Bill Nye the Science Guy. And according to the Emmy website, he only had one nomination for Bill Nye Saves the World, which then brings our total down to 18 Emmy Awards left. Now, I'll have to be honest with you. I know a lot of you guys are saying that one of those Emmys that we counted from Ice Cube was not real. And see, this is one of those things that we kind of have to go back and forth with, because if you really think about it, Ice-T and his Emmy Award was for, and I'm going to read it to you, Outstanding Arts and Culture Programming for Planet Rock, which was back in 2012. They gave him credit for that Emmy on his IMDb page. I feel like when they do these clue packages, they get all their information from here. So if it's saying that he has it on here, then he probably does. But we can go on the Emmy website, Emmy.com, and look him up. Now, the Emmy website does not show anything for Ice-T, so you guys let me know. Should we count his Emmy Award or should we drop it? Let me know in the comment section. Anyway, it's time for the pitch correct audio. I'll play a little bit of the original audio they gave us, and then I'll play the pitch correct audio. Here you go.
You think I'm slow like other sloths? Think again. I'm the muscles from the jungle.
You think I'm slow like other sloths? Think again. I'm the muscles from the jungle. Just kidding. I worked hard to get to where I am today. When I was a kid, I had a bad accident. People talk down and dirty to me.
You haven't seen me in a while. To be honest, I've kind of fallen out of the limelight. But I know a thing or two about running on a low gas tank.
You haven't seen me in a while. To be honest, I've kind of fallen out of the limelight. But I know a thing or two about running on a low gas tank. I grew up in a rough neighborhood where there was only one kind of love. Tough love. New kids moving onto my block only meant more street fighters.
I'm definitely a perfectionist, but things in my life haven't always been so sweet. Growing up, I was kind of an all-around whiz kid. I had big plans.
I'm definitely a perfectionist, but things in my life haven't always been so sweet. Growing up, I was kind of an all-around whiz kid. I had big plans, but in order to chase my dreams, I had to move in with a new family.
You know, moths don't seek out the spotlight. It draws us in whether we want it or not. That's the story of my life.
You know, Moths don't seek out the spotlight. It draws us in whether we want it or not. That's the story of my life. One day, I was just a regular moth, out of the view of the public.
So feel free to comment below who you think any of them are. I think I might know who the moth is, but you know me. I like to wait at least 2 to 3 episodes before I do a full guess on anyone. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. I'm Joey. I'll see you later. Bye.